Step with me into a cathedral not built by human hands, but grown over millennia. These ancient redwoods, towering sentinels reaching over 300 feet toward the sky, have stood witness to 2,000 years of Earth's story. I come to these forests not just to walk, but to remember my place in the grand tapestry of life. As the dappled light filters through the canopy above, I invite you to join me on this journey among these giants. There's something here that can't be found in our cities of concrete and steel, a wisdom that can only be absorbed when standing small among the tallest living beings on our planet. The coastal fog rolls in, embracing these magnificent trees, not just a mystical sight, but their very lifeblood. These redwoods, guardians of the Pacific coastline, depend on this fog, drinking it in through their needles when the rains don't come. Look up with me. Notice how the canopy catches its own ecosystem hundreds of feet above the forest floor. A world within a world, home to creatures that may never touch the ground in their lifetime. Feel the spongy earth beneath your feet, decades of fallen needles creating new life from the old. This forest isn't just about the trees we see, but the intricate web of life they support and nurture. Standing beside this ancient being, I'm reminded of how fleeting our human concerns often are. These trees have weathered centuries of storms, fires, and change. There's a resilience here worth contemplating, a patient strength that speaks to something deeper in us. The patterns of light and shadow shift as we move, revealing different perspectives, different stories. That's why I return here again and again. Each visit offers new insights, new moments of connection. These walks through the redwoods have become my way of processing life's complexities. There's clarity to be found among these giants that I can't quite explain. You simply have to experience it. I'm grateful that you've joined me today on this journey. If these ancient trees have spoken to you too, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be sharing more of these mindful walks and other videos about creativity each week, so subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to continue exploring with me. I'm reflecting on some recent conversations I've had that remind me that a lot of times there are the ideas, the emotions, the thoughts that are on the surface. And then there's whatever's going on at depth. And a lot of times what's going on at depth feels upsetting or overwhelming. So I think when people talk about things like retail therapy or things to distract themselves from intense experiences that feel too difficult to face. And I can definitely relate to that. I'm aware that I have sort of a kind of gentle demeanor and a calming effect on people. So when I work with people, I think I can help them think through things And even just reflect back when they're in states of disarray or upset, and kind of allow them to discharge that intensity and make sense of what they're thinking or feeling. And sometimes I realize that I have some methods or tools in my psychological toolkit where I can do that for myself. But I realize when I can't, I also need to reach out and connect, find ways to ask for what I need and discharge energies so that I can reflect what's at depth inside of me. And yeah, I think I always like asking myself, whenever I'm in a conversation, what is going on at depth? And is it the same as what I'm hearing on the surface? It doesn't have to be. Just like in an ocean, what's happening at the surface is not what's happening at depth. They're different for a reason. But I think an awareness of the whole system brings me some good insights. So that's what the forest is serving up for me today. And I'm going to head out and finish my hike. Until next time, you may carry a piece of this forest's tranquility with you wherever you go.